Hello everyone, my name is Mubarak Azura Rahman. My metric number is 303229, and here I am conducting the interview for my introduction to psycholinguistic of my individual assignment. And thank you so much for agreeing to participate in this interview. So before we begin, I'd like to ask for your consent. Are you willing to participate in this interview and be video recorded for my assignment?
Yes.
All right.
I will.
So thank you. So could you please say this on camera? I agree to be interviewed and video recorded for this assignment.
Wait, mana? Yeah. Okay, everyone. I agree to be interviewed and video recorded for this assignment.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's get started. So for the first question, could you introduce yourself briefly? What's your name?
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Camiliana Putri, and my matrix number is 303186, and I'm currently in HRM courses.
All right. So what language do you speak, and which one did you learn first?
For my second language, beside Bahasa Indonesia, I learn English.
All right. So how old are you? How old were you when you started learning your second language? Was it at home, at school, or somewhere else?
I think when I'm 5 years old, and the first place that I've learned for English is at my home because my dad is like an English enthusiast. So when I was a child, he tend to bought me a bilingual book for me to read.
All right. So, did you learn your second language through formal classes, or did you pick it up naturally from the people around you, or maybe both?
Both. I think I've learned my English through school, and I've also take a courses, and it's also from people around me. Like I said before, it's impact big for my dad.
All right. So, what kind of exposure helped you improve the most? For example, like watching TV shows or reading books, using social media, having conversation, or attending classes.
I think it will be social media because the improvement of for me to using social media into my learning of English, it's so big because through social media I can like read fan fiction in English, and also I can watch YouTube and films in English without any Indonesian subtitles.
All right. So, would you say the language input you received was too easy, too difficult, or just challenging enough to help you improve?
I think English is sometimes challenging for me because it's not my first language, it's my second language. So I would say it's challenging sometimes.
So, did you ever feel nervous, embarrassed, or shy when using your second language? If yes, how did those feelings affect your learning?
Of course, I've ever feel shy, nervous or embarrassed when I talk in English. I think I am more embarrassed or nervous when I'm trying to present in English at the class because I'm not sure like whether my grammar is right or wrong. Okay.
Because I think for the presentation you have to use the formal language.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So for the next question, was there a person, place, or experience that made you feel more confident when speaking your second language? What happened?
Okay, I would say when I'm studying abroad in Malaysia, because in here I have to speak English more often for like learning because our syllabus is all over in English. Also talk to our lecturer, like it's rehearsal, presentation, doing my assignment. So my experience to study abroad here is like more effect to me. So I would like to say that experience.
So you feel more confident about
Yeah,
that?
I feel more confident to talk in English here.
Okay, so looking back now, do you think you learned your second language more through living and using it daily life, or through studying it formally? Which one do you think helped you the most?
I think studying for daily life because, like I said before, I like to learn English from social media, so it's gonna be related and aligned with like my daily life because I can watch film in English, like I said before, and also read my book or read everything in English. So I more comfortable learning through for my daily life because it also can affect to my academic and family.
I see, I see. So, next question. Can you remember the first time you realized that you could understand or speak your second language naturally without translating everything in your head? Could you tell me about that moment?
I think in my high school, because in Indonesia, I feel like there's since a lack of education for English people for people to learn English. So I think I do want to be narcissistic, but I feel like in my high school, I am like one of the person who can speak English fluently in my high school. So I would say this link, like I realized that I can speak English naturally even without like translation or hard to speak. Okay.
Without trying too hard to speak.
Yes.
Okay.
It's come naturally from my head.
I see. So, the last question, based on your own experience, what advice would you give to someone who is just starting to learn a second language?
Okay, for those who want to learn English based on my experience, I again want to say you have to learn from the activity that you like. Like for me, I like to watch movie, like read fan fiction. So I think the best way to learn naturally is from learning that you like. If you like to watch film, you have to go to watch film in English because it comes naturally that you will understand what they speak, what they did and in the film. So yeah, I would say you have to learn in the way that you like things.
Alright, so those are all the questions I have today. So thank you very much for taking the time to participate in this interview and for sharing your experiences with me. So I really appreciate your help and your responses will be very valuable for my assignment. Thank you again and have a great day.
Thank you.